Hello everyone. I hope you all are safe. I am your teacher, Mrs. Mona, and I am here to explain a few things to you. I am pretty overwhelmed with the anxiety and uncertainty of this situation, and I can imagine you would be too. I am sure you are all aware about what is happening around the world right now. We can see everyone wearing masks and using sanitizers. We all are staying indoor as we are trying to protect ourselves from the novel coronavirus. Let me try to explain this in simple terms to you.
Hello, my name is Coronavirus. I'm sure you've heard my name before, but you may not know an awful lot about me. I'm really small. Even if you used a microscope, you wouldn't be able to see me. And there are lots and lots of copies of me. Can you guess how many copies of me would fit onto the end of a tiny pin? Well, the answer is millions and millions. Viruses like me are all over the world. Lots of us live on skin or clothes or toys, and most of them don't do any harm. But some of us, like my cousin's flu and common cold, do sometimes make people a bit sick. When I make someone feel sick, they have a disease called COVID-19. I'm all over the news and social media at the moment. It's important to remain calm and sensible. You may hear a lot of silly stories about me online or rumours about me from a friend. So let me introduce myself with some facts. I love travelling. I jump from person to person through coughs, sneezes and touch. When I come to visit, I might make you feel hot and start coughing. None of these things are very nice and can make some people very sick. But I don't hang around for long, and almost everyone gets better. To help make everyone safer, make sure that you wash your hands with soap and water often for at least 20 seconds. Cover your mouth and nose with a tissue or your sleeve when you sneeze or cough. Achoo! Try not to touch your eyes, mouth or face. Don't touch other people. This means no handshakes, no hugs, and no high fives. Also, remember that older people are more likely to be sick when I'm around. So, to keep your grandparents and others extra safe, be really careful around them. If you feel hot or start coughing, make sure to tell whoever is looking after you. If you follow this advice, I'll stay away and less people will be sick.
We all have heard of coronavirus. They are tiny little germs that are infecting a lot of people. Corona means crown. It refers to the way the virus looks under a microscope. Coronavirus causes the disease called COVID-19, which stands for Coronavirus 2019. This virus first appeared in the city of Wuhan, China in November 2019. It is so contagious that in a span of 2 months, it infected more than 80,000 people and killing more than 4,000. Government of China, in a bid to arrest this virus, immediately locked down the entire province for 3 months and controlled it. But somehow it soon spread to other countries, and how it happened is still a mystery though. Today, it is present in almost all the 200 countries of the world, compelling the World Health Organization to declare it as a pandemic. As of today, it has collectively infected more than 550 lakh people in the world and killed more than 3.50 lakh people. The virus can stay alive on a lot of surfaces for hours. People come in contact with it by touching those surfaces and then infecting themselves. The virus can enter us directly through our eyes, nose, and mouth. The common symptoms of the virus are fever, cough, and fatigue. However, there are also a few other symptoms that you should be aware of, such as shortness of breath, sore throat, loss of appetite, diarrhea, losing sense of smell, and lack of taste. What makes this virus dangerous is that it is possible that you may be infected even without any of these symptoms. The scientific communities are working very hard to find a cure. But until then, to stop this virus from community transmission, the government has resorted to lockdown measures by shutting down all social activities. All organizations that has social gathering of people such as schools, colleges, small and big factories, offices, malls, gardens, public transport system, etc. have been ordered to remain shut. At such times, we need to take necessary precautions. The best way to protect yourself against COVID-19 is by maintaining physical distance from others. Washing your hands with soap frequently. Covering your mouth when you sneeze or cough. Using a face mask. Disinfecting surfaces with household cleaning sprays. Do not allow visitors into your home. Staying at home if you are unwell and visit or call the doctor if necessary. Avoid contact with sick people. Eating fresh home cooked meals. Eating foods which boost our immunity. Remember children, only if our immune system is strong, we will be strong to fight any type of illness. There are many misconceptions about this virus. We need to know the facts and work accordingly in a positive manner. Let us discuss some misconceptions. First, some people think that washing hands will make no difference. But the truth is, good hand hygiene is always beneficial and most important way to prevent spread of illness. Second, it is believed that we can contract this virus from pets and animals. The truth is, animals can spread virus between them. They are genetically distinct from humans, making it extremely hard for virus to pass between pet and owners. However, it is good to wash hands with soap and water after contact with pets. Third, that kids can't catch it. But the truth is, kids can catch it. They are most likely to affect the infants, that is 12 months and under. Fourth, drinking and gargling of warm water every 15 minutes kills the virus from the system. The truth is, staying hydrated is very important. But these practices do not prevent the virus. And fifth, the food from grocery store can be harmful. But the truth is, we need to clean and wash it before the use. Yet, there is no report of people contracting the virus from food or packing from grocery stores. Things aren't easy at the moment. It is a difficult time for parents as well as for children. During this time, we need to focus on our physical as well as on our mental health. There are things which you can practice like: first, exercise, which is good for both your mental and physical health. Also, involving kids will keep them healthy. Second, planning your activities can help take the pressure off as well. Also, kids can help to plan the week ahead. Third, to keep a routine. Your daily life may be different for a while, but it's still good to have a routine, like getting good night's sleep and getting up around the same time each day, keeping meals to their normal time, doing other household work timely and daily. Fourth, it is important to keep up to date with what's going on, but too much news could negatively affect the mental well-being. So update yourself with the trusted sources. Fifth, do the things you enjoy. Times might be difficult and it is normal to feel stressed, but try to have as much fun as you can and be relaxed. Last, think about the things you can control, as often we worry about the things that we can't do in our busy schedule. So try to think about the things you can control, like how much news you read, how often you contact friends, and spend time with family, and this may help you feel calmer. It has been 2 months now. We are in lockdown and the virus is not controlled. We have no idea how long this will go on. Therefore, children, in your interest, our St. Paul's High School have thought of innovative methods to reach out to you. In this attempt, with the help of information technology, we will be regularly sending you study material through our tutorial videos, which will help you keep up with your studies. Please stay home, stay safe, and be happy. Thank you.